I actually like Oz. I literally outdicked him like hard. But it doesn't matter because the moment I get away from him, he's right back on top.
Hi friends, happy Tuesday. I am home today, so I thought I would do a quick update on what is going on. We brought home Bane from his surgery on Friday. He went through surgery Thursday. Friday, we brought him home around 1 p.m.-ish. He has been home. He's been kept away from the other cats in our bedroom, and I obviously am staying with him just so that he can have someone with him so he's not alone. He spends most of the time sleeping, but I just want to make sure that he has someone with him. He is restricted on activity for 3 weeks. He has to wear a cone. It's like the hard cone. They didn't say anything. They didn't recommend a soft cone because he cannot lick his sutures at all. So it's touch and go. He's doing pretty well. He has a lot more energy than he has for a while. So we're pretty optimistic about once he's recovered that he's going to be back to his normal Bane. Other than that, not much is going on. I have been trying to read a lot and keep myself distracted, just because it's quite emotionally draining to deal with because I have to be in here with him, and then my partner has to watch the cats, and that includes our youngest cat who is quite rambunctious and our oldest cat who is not rambunctious. So he has to monitor them and all that, but it's a task getting there. We have to get up early, give meds, all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping for a fast recovery. He gets his sutures removed in 3 weeks. So after that, we're just hopefully smooth sailing. I am ready for him to be better. He is my sweet baby. And I'm just ready for him to be his normal self again. And it's really hard. Kind of been consuming my thoughts. I have managed to do some journaling and I did record a video earlier today, but that's kind of it. I've just been in this room watching K dramas and reading. So before we get into the reading, let's talk about the K drama that I have been watching. I think I have 2 episodes left. It's called Business Proposal, and it is a comedy, and it's the third K drama that I've watched. I have watched My Name or No Name or something, and then Hotel de Luna. My Name was okay. Hotel de Luna was good. It just had some misses for me. And this one is like 10 out of 10. So, so good. Highly recommend. It's hilarious, over the top, dramatic, and so funny. I'm not usually like a comedy person, but this, like, I have caught myself laughing out loud multiple, multiple times. It is a 12 episode series. Each episode is an hour long. The fact that I have been marathoning this series speaks a lot to the quality because I don't marathon shows often. If an episode is longer than 30 minutes, I struggle to like actually sit and get through it just because I'm not a TV watcher really. And so the fact that I can sit through these hour-long episodes and then continue and watch the next episode is a testament to how good it is. It's about a girl who works at this like food packaging place, and she is on the research team, which means that she comes up with new packaging and food recipe ideas, and she gets paid by her best friend to go on a blind date with this guy that her family set her up with. And when she goes, he is the president of the company that she works for, and so she pretends to be someone that she's not, and he decides to get his family off his back that he wants to propose to her. And so they like fake date. She's keeping her identity a secret from him, and it's absolutely delightful. It's so so funny, and I'm loving it. There's 2 like side romances going on aside from those and the main one, and I just love it so much. I'm really hoping to find something that's similar to it. I'm a huge fan and I want to watch some other stuff. So, if you have watched Business Proposal and you liked it, give me some recommendations for some K dramas down below. I do have a list of K dramas to watch, and I don't know which ones are similar. So maybe we'll go through my list later, and you guys can give me some recommendations on where to go next. But I'm have 2 episodes left, and I'm very sad that it's ending. But yeah, I'm really really enjoying it. And that's pretty much it as far as what I've been watching. I do have some animes I need to catch up on, but I just haven't really been in the mood. Other than that, I've just been reading. So I did end up DNFing A Discovery of Witches. I was reading it in the first couple clips of this video. And this is my second time trying to read this. This is like a fantasy romance, and the main character is a witch, and she has a romance with Matthew, who is a vampire. And in the beginning of this book, she calls forward at the Yale Library or something. Is it Yale, Oxford? I think it's Oxford. The Oxford Library, a manuscript that is supposed to be like the origins of all supernatural creatures. In this world, there are vampires, witches, and werewolves, and demons, I think. And there might not be werewolves, but there's definitely demons, vampires, and witches. And so Matthew, the vampire, sort of becomes her like bodyguard, and they have a romance. And it's just a little bit boring. I got halfway through, a little under halfway through. The first time I read it, only got 150 pages in. Second time, I got about 250 pages in. And it's just a little bit boring. Their romance doesn't really make sense to me. Um, there is really no emotional depth to this story at all. I don't feel like I understand the main character emotionally at all. And there really isn't a whole lot of progression of the story. They're just kind of like doing shit together. So if I'm reading a story that is mostly a romance with some fantasy, I want the romance to make sense. And if I'm reading a fantasy romance with mostly fantasy with a light romance, then I want the fantasy elements to kind of kick in. And it's just a lot of like them reading stuff. And yeah, I'm not a fan. I think I will check out the rest of the series because I did watch the first episode and I enjoyed it. So at some point, I'm going to check out the series, the TV show, but at the moment, not my highest priority. And the book is definitely will not. It definitely will not be something that I continue. And then I am still listening to the audiobook for These Violent Delights. It is a Romeo and Juliet retelling centered around Chinese gangs. Roma is from a Russian gang, Juliet is from a Chinese gang, and there is some like monsters attacking the city, and there's also some political unrest going on. And so they kind of have to team up together to figure out what's going on, and it's fine. It's like a 3-star. I would say it's definitely higher end YA, but the characters do feel kind of immature and I'm not absolutely gripped by the story. I think the issue that I'm having is that I'm also reading Jade City right now, which is pretty similar. This is set in sort of the same setting, and it follows a gang, and it's just better. It's an adult fantasy and it feels more fleshed out, more real. And so I think because I'm reading them side by side, I'm struggling a little bit. Like I would definitely say these Violent Delights is a good easy read. I can listen to it and enjoy it. And then Jade City is something that I like fully want to sink my teeth into. So Jade City follows multiple points of view, and it is following a gang called the No Peak Gang, and their rivals are the Mountain Gang. And they basically have green bones, which are people that can use jade to have like magical abilities. And the Mountain Gang, who is the No Peak's rivals, are doing some shady stuff behind their backs, and there is some like inter-gang tension going on, and we're following multiple people from the No Peak gang on what's going on, including the leader, the like military leader, I guess, and like a new recruit, someone who's at one of their like academies. And it's very good. The world feels so fresh and so thought out and so real. Like it feels like a very tangible story. Like I would believe that this is like a real thing. This is like real people, and you can tell that the author put a lot of thought into the world, into their characters, and it's just a very compelling story, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I am 243 pages in, and it's 612 pages, and I've been hooked from basically the beginning. The only thing that's kind of caught me up is that because I've been kind of stressed out the past couple of weeks, I haven't been reading as much, and this book is very fast paced, and I think that requires a little bit of like retention. So that's I think the only area that's the only downfall that I've had with it, but it's not like the book's fault, but it's very good. And it's kind of exactly what I wanted in regards to a fantasy. Like this is what I was looking for. And then lastly, the next thing that I plan on getting into once I finish Jade City is The Shadow of the Gods. This is a epic fantasy. I have heard fantastic things about John Gwen's writing, and I'm buddy reading another first book in one of his series with a friend, and I'm excited to get into this one. All I know is it's Norse inspired. Very briefly started it. I got 2 pages in, so I'm don't really have any like solid opinions because I'm not very far in. But I'm excited for it, and I really hope I enjoy it. I also have the audiobook for this one as well, so I'll probably like tandem read at some point. It's not super long. It's only like a little under 500 pages, or maybe over 500 pages. Um, yeah, it's like 450-ish, so it's not too terribly long, and I'm hoping that my library system has the rest of the books in the series, because if this is good, then I definitely plan on continuing. But yeah, that is what I have been reading and what's going on with me. I don't know how much longer this vlog is going to go. I was planning on having it be a week, but I guess we'll see. It is Tuesday now, like I said, so yeah. that is that. I'm gonna go back to probably reading. I'm not really sure. I might start editing this video. I don't know. But we'll talk.
What a food. I might call it a food in hands. Dude, no one's talking. I'm too sad.
Okay, so this is my Netflix list, and I need y'all's help to tell me what to watch next because I'm about to finish Business Proposal. I have one more episode, and I need to know. So, we have The King the Land, Alchemy of Souls, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, Crash Landing on You, The King's Affection, Love to Hate You, Crash Course in Romance, One Beloved Summer, Love Between Fairy and Devil, Doom at Your Service, See You in My 19th Life, 2521, Hidden Love, Flower of Evil. This is giving like Spike and Angel. Romance is a bonus book, Falling Into Your Smile, Her Private Life, Forecasting Love and Weather, and then Business Proposal is what I'm watching now. So, let me know which one I should start, because I need to know. So if you could kindly let me know down below what I should watch next, that would be so nice. I have done a little bit of reading since we last talked, but mostly I've just been hanging out with Bane and watching my Kdrama. The newest season of Jujutsu Kaisen is out, so I'm probably gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna continue reading, but I'm starting another vlog that you'll be seeing in a couple of days. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. It is Thursday, so we do still have some days left of the week, but that'll be in my next vlog. I got to the halfway point of Jade City, and I have temporarily set it down because I cannot emotionally handle that book right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. The anxiety, the sadness, I can't do it. So I'm reading it a little bit at a time, but I'm halfway through and it's just exceptional. And then I also started the audiobook for The Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I am an unknown amount of time through that, and I'm liking it okay. The story itself isn't particularly gripping, but the writing is very lush, the world is very beautiful, and the like magic and mythology is very nice. So I'm enjoying the listening experience. And I haven't started anything else. Let me think. I think that's pretty much it. I was going to start that John Glenn book, and I just didn't end up. but I'm going to start it next week once I'm done with Jade City. So that is going to be it for this video. Let me know. Let's talk down below. Let's talk K-dramas. Let's talk books. Let's just talk. So let me know how your week has been. I would love to know. If you're looking for more content, you can find me on Instagram and Goodreads. You can subscribe if you're looking for more videos like this. I do vlogs all centered around my quiet, introverted homebody life. So if that is something you're interested in, stick around. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.